Hi, my love, beautiful souls. It's Mystic Rose 1111, and I'm back with your Bringing Darker tonight. Okay, so I have a channel message. Did I hear this earlier, guys? Okay, so I'm hearing you're gonna need proof. Okay, you're gonna need proof, and I'm getting an energy, an individual, a person that is dealing with some. Could be a breakup. It could be a work situation, some kind of conflict, some kind of struggle, some kind of interference as well. And they don't believe you, okay? I'm hearing you are telling the truth. I'm also hearing you may not be disclosing all the facts, all the truth. I'm hearing there's two sides to the story, okay? I'm also hearing two sides to the story. And I'm hearing like somebody is like trying to meet in the middle here. Look at, we have to stop and crossroads. Look at this. Railroad crossings. Nice big truck. Look at, stop. Railroad crossing. Somebody's at a railroad crossing. Somebody's at a crossroads right now. Okay. Trying to figure out what direction they're gonna go. When I see this too, when I walk over this, Hecate, okay? Goddess Hecate was the goddess of crossroads, okay? She helped guide you on your journey and which direction to go and stuff when you call upon her as an archetype, okay? To help you when you're at a crossroads trying to figure out which direction to go. Something about stopping too, okay? Something needs to stop, okay? I'm hearing something needs to stop, and the only way it's gonna stop is if you have proof. You're saying something, you're telling somebody, you're telling people, okay, somebody's telling people, you or somebody else, okay, is going around telling people majority of the truth, okay? I'm hearing majority of the truth. This could be a nasty fucking breakup or like nasty fucking like work setting or like a family thing. This could be a family fucking feud or like, shit, I have a tractor coming by. This could be a family feud of like fucking some kind of inheritance and shit. And somebody's like keeping some kind of secret, some kind of truth from another person. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Keeping some kind of truth, okay? And I just keep hearing you need proof. You're gonna need proof, okay? Somebody's gonna have to get proof. You're gonna have to get a recording, okay? You're gonna have to record somebody. You're gonna have to take pictures with somebody. You're gonna have to have evidence, okay? Something about proof, evidence, because oh, look at the little freaking, oh, that was gonna stop right in the cloud. People don't want to believe you. People do not want to believe you, okay? What you're saying about somebody, what you're saying about a situation, they don't want to fucking believe you. Look at that. There's a beeping right there, my confirmation for somebody, okay? That's your sign right there, your confirmation, okay? Something about slowing down 30 miles per hour. There's a Tahoe. I heard a whistle. Okay, I don't know. And gosh, I'm hearing like, okay, there's a breakup, okay, that I'm getting a breakup, and like there's two sides to the story, but you are trying to tell the family, okay, you could be the ex, okay, you could be the ex, and maybe you were really close with the family, because I'm seeing a girl, okay, the energy I'm seeing is a feminine energy trying to tell her ex's family that he's using, that he's stealing, that he's doing things that he shouldn't be doing. He's lying to them, okay? He's stealing, I'm hearing stealing from the house, okay? And that he's bringing drugs in the house, and he's out doing this and doing that. I'm also hearing like somebody's cooking up some fucking methamphetamines, okay? Like they're involved in some kind of shady shit. They are involved in some kind of fentanyl overdose, whatever. And the mom, the dad, the family does not believe the girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend, okay? Does not believe them. And you could tell them and you could witness it, other people could, but you still don't have, like, they don't want to believe you. Like, even though it's true, they don't want to believe you. Even, I'm also hearing fucking you have proof in front of them, you put proof, someone may bring proof of somebody using or selling or whatever, their involvement, and they're not going to believe it still, okay? This is a very, very messy breakup. It could be even a divorce or something like that, but I'm also hearing like a family feud, like, this could be over inheritance, like somebody saying that this document was here, this document was there. You know your situation, okay? You know your situation, you know your story, okay? Everyone is going through something differently, okay? It could be similar, people could resonate, but you really know what's going on, okay? And this could even, like I said, this could be a work setting. Cause I'm hearing so much, you guys. Oh my gosh, when I channel and I hear these messages, I hear so much, and I hear so many, because I'm not hearing just one person. the collective, I'm like, I'm hearing everyone's situation at once. I'm hearing somebody at a work setting, the boss doesn't want to believe you that somebody's stealing at their job, or they're copying somebody, they're like not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and like you're gonna have to bring proof to your boss, okay, that this person's stealing, this person's copying, like you're literally gonna have to record it. I'm also hearing you may have to contact the authorities and like press charges as well. So somebody might actually have to fucking contact the authorities, okay, and bring proof to the authorities. Okay, and then the authorities take action, or somebody that's going through a breakup is going to the authorities, snitching to the authorities about the person because a messy breakup. But I am hearing like if there's a female, male, like the male's making the female look crazy as fuck, making her look like she's the crazy one, and that she's the liar, she's the one that's on drugs, she's the one that's making up lies, she's the one that's stealing. But it's both of them. I'm hearing it's both of them, okay? Or it could have been both of them. And they need to take accountability for it. There's a lot of fights, arguments. See, I'm like seeing like a mother protecting a son, or a mother protecting a daughter, and like fucking like doesn't know how to stop protecting and like enabling, and it's just making it worse. And then I'm hearing like whatever, there's a pathological liar, like somebody is really good at lying. They're a fucking full-blown demon, okay? They're a full-blown demon. They lie and lie and lie, and for some reason their fucking mom and dad believes them, or the mom, and the dad. There could be conflicts between the mom and dad now. There could be a divorce between the mom and dad, okay, because of this. This is adult children, you know what I mean? Like, that's why you don't want to live with your parents when you're an adult, okay? After you freaking moved out the first time, don't go back and live with your parents, okay? And don't be living with like a roommate, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a family, it's a drama. It's drama, it's chaos, it's just annoying. But I'm hearing that they're not gonna believe you. You're the ex. You're not the blood. They're not gonna believe you, even if like fucking you tell them the truth. They're not gonna believe you. I feel for you, okay? I do feel for someone. I do feel for someone that feels like that they're being like thrown under the bus, looking like the crazy one, like they're the liar, that they're the ones that's stealing, they're the ones that are the psychopath, the one that's losing their crazy mind and stuff like that, hallucinating and shit like that. I do feel for you because I remember going through that at one point in my life too, in a relationship in the past. With my husband, and then also with my ex-boyfriend. Like when I used with my ex-boyfriend a long time ago, before my first husband. People didn't want to believe me what he was doing, like the crazy shit he was doing. And then with Mike, they didn't want to believe me that when I got pregnant, he got back into drugs, and like I tried to tell his mom. So I'm again that like, and she didn't want to believe me. I even showed, the crazy thing is I even showed his mom that he was smoking fucking meth, and she said it was weed bowl. She's like, no, my son don't smoke that anymore. It's a weed bowl. I'm like, oh my God. That's what I'm getting, like, I feel for somebody, because I've been there. I've done it, and I'm hearing somebody's watching this saying, oh, you're just talking about your life, you're talking about your situation. I experienced it, but somebody else is going through that right now. So I do feel for that. And you look like you're the crazy ex or the crazy girlfriend. And honestly, I actually was trying to break up with Mike at the time too. He did go back to, you guys all know he went back to prison, so he did get caught, you know what I mean? He did finally get caught, you know, his parole officer finally came and gave him a UA, and then he decided not to take the UA, and he decided to run, and then he went back to prison. But you all know that he went back to prison, you know, I was pregnant. So when I gave birth to Cherish, he was locked up. But it's the best thing that happened to him and me right now. Like, he even knows that. It cleaned him up, it got him sober, it got him in the right path. You know, we've been through shit, okay? We've been through some crazy shit. So whatever the situation, but I'm hearing in this situation, in this relationship, it's not meant to be. Okay, I am hearing it's not meant to be. I'm hearing these two people are not good for each other, very, very toxic. Okay, I'm hearing it's more of a codependency, and I'm also hearing like this person could have been with this person because of money, job, and now that this person doesn't have a money or job, and life's falling apart in their life, then they don't want them and they move on to the next. Okay, I'm hearing like they moved on to the next. They already went on to the next. So like they were just a sugar mama or a sugar. Oh, look, he's like a caterpillar. Look at him. Look at him. Transformation. Look at that. guys, I don't know, like it's 86 or 87 degrees here right now, October 4th in Minnesota. We're making, like, for this month, it's or today, it's like the world or the record high for, yeah, it's 86, or let me check my other phone. It's 86 or 87. I'm gonna get back. I'm hot. I'm tired too. 85 right now. It was warmer. 85 with wind. In 2019, you guys, in 2019, October 2019, which would have been 6 years ago, is when I was going through my, like, my Kundalini awakening. Like, I actually was going through my transformation. Like, I was seeing caterpillars all over the place and butterflies. It was just crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, toxic. And to be honest, I'm gonna go back to mine a little bit. If Mike would continue to use and I went back to using too, we wouldn't have worked out. Okay, we wouldn't have worked out. Okay, we wouldn't have worked out. Okay, active addiction, no. You don't work out. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't. Like, there's too much jealousy. There's too much conflict. Too much this, that, and stuff. Especially when I'm a very independent person. I'm very fucking dominant too, and like I have to fucking have it my way, this way, and that way, and everything. And like, nope, he wanted his way. You know what I mean? Like, us being sober, two different people. We love each other. You know, we worked it out. We've been through it. We were both looking for someone like us. You know, me and him were both looking for someone that was looking for a long relationship. We just kept getting bad apples, you know. But in this situation, yeah, fuck. Like, get proof. And I don't know why, but some of you guys are gonna say, fucking, you are like a snitch. I'm getting, like, you may have to go to the authorities, okay? You may have to understand, or you may have to fucking do something about it, but the reason I hate fucking destruction of property, like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make it. What the fuck? I'm exhausted. Wow. As I walk, you know, I usually walk all the way down there. I can't do it. I'm exhausted today. I didn't sleep last night, you guys. It was hard. I tried to sleep. I had insomnia. And I was gonna go back to, I was actually gonna go sleep before walking, but my spirit's like, no, because you won't sleep tonight and you have a busy day tomorrow. A very busy day tomorrow. I'm like, okay. So I had to make sure I stay up. So, yeah. Maybe you're trying to get proof, or maybe you do have the proof. I mean, maybe you or this person does have the proof. Okay, maybe you just decided. I just heard I'm hearing somebody, you do have proof. You just don't want to use this proof. You didn't want to use this because you didn't want to hurt somebody. Okay, some of you don't really want to hurt this person. You just want people to see the truth. Okay, I just heard you just want people to see the truth, and like, you really don't want to have to show the proof. Okay, someone could be on probation, parole too. Then maybe that's something. Maybe you're going to the probation parole officer too. Because I'm sorry, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and I don't care if I lose followers. I don't care if people get mad at me. If somebody's in active addiction and you're in a relationship with them, and they have kids, and they have a life, fucking damn, you're fucking 30, motherfucker. Fuck, that hurts. Fucking 30 is going fast, and like, I got a gravel on me. Fuck. What was I gonna say? Oh, if you're in active addiction and you feel like somebody's life's falling apart, you feel like they're gonna end up overdosing, or they're just going down world spiral, you know, I didn't do this, but I wish I would have done it sooner. I'm gonna tell you, I wish I would have called Mike's pro officer way sooner. There's so many days that I thought he was gonna overdose. There's so many days I thought he was gonna end up getting shot. So many other days that I thought he was gonna end up dead or not come home. Before I was pregnant, after I was pregnant, before he got locked up. So many days, so much, and I was worried about him all the fucking time. And I so many times told him, I threatened him so many fucking times, I'm gonna call his parole officer, I'm gonna call him. And I didn't. I kept telling him, and that's probably why he did it, because he knew that I wasn't gonna do it. But if I could go back, usually I don't go back step, if I could go back, I probably would have, because I could have saved some time of fucking worse shit going on in his life and whatnot, you know? So maybe that's what I'm hearing. So maybe somebody's getting some proof and they're taking to a pro officer, probation officer, not enabling it. Like, you need to stop it. But I'm also hearing 2 people need to go to treatment. I'm like, someone needs to just go to treatment. They need to go to treatment. They need to get cleaned up. They need to get sobered up. Okay. But I am hearing even if they're sober, they both get sober, one gets sober, they're gonna both, the relationship's still toxic. It's not meant to be. But I'm also hearing this person's never gonna find, I hate to say this. Usually I don't say this, but somebody's never gonna find God. Okay, somebody loves being in devilish energy. Someone loves, you know, they worship Satan. They're a demonic being. They like dark arts. They like dark things, okay? They like being bad. They like being evil. They like being wicked. Some people just like it, okay? They like being that way. That's who they like. They are, you know? When I hear these messages, it's crazy because it kind of brings me back to like what the fuck happened back then. But then everything happens for a reason, you guys, okay? So everything that I experienced, everything I went through, it happened for a reason. And so, again, I don't regret anything and I don't take anything back. Would I do it differently? Yeah, I probably would do some things differently than what I would have done, you know? Damn, my legs are hurting too today, you guys. Wow. Somebody could be hurting. Betrayal. I'm hearing whoever believes this person is lying, this pathological liar that's lying, that's stealing, using, doing whatever they're doing, committing crimes, selling drugs, lying to their family, stealing their inheritance, whatever it is, I am hearing that they're going to end up in jail and they're going to end up doing prison time, okay? They're going to be locked up. It's not even that. Or they're going to end up dead, okay? They're going to end up dead because they're going to fucking shoot up the wrong thing. They're going to end up fucking overdosing, I'm hearing. And then I'm also hearing who's ever enabling them and like believing them and not like stopping them from doing what they're doing, they're also receiving karma. So if there is a mother, father that's protecting their son or daughter and or enabling their son or daughter and believing the son or daughter when somebody is telling them the truth, they're going to receive karma too, okay? They're going to end up dealing with some consequences. Okay, I'm hearing guilty by association and I'm hearing accomplice, okay? They could also be covering up stuff too. Like, stop being blinded. I'm hearing stop being blinded. Stop believing everything your son or daughter tells you. Because there's a mom, there's a father, like, that's saying, well, I believe my son or my daughter over you. Like, they're my son or daughter. I believe them. You know what? I'm going to tell you, fucking children lie to their fucking parents all the time. And I'm talking about adult children lie to their parents all the time. You know how many times, like, I usually tell the truth, but you know how many times I lied to my mom, my dad? Like, you know what I mean? Like, as an adult, I knew it was wrong, but we do it to our parents. We do it to the people close. Like, we don't want our parents knowing what's really happening in our life. You know what I mean? Like, it's a crazy thing because when somebody else tries to ask me a question, I can't lie to them, but then when it came to my parents, but then half the time I couldn't lie to my parents either, though. I try to lie to them, and then, like, I fucking would all of a sudden tell a little lie, and then 5 minutes later, be like, I wasn't telling the truth. And I'm like, no, I didn't do that. You know what I mean? Like, I would have to go back. I literally would go tell myself. But this energy, this person that's lying, that pathological liar, they're not going to tell themselves. They're going to continue to lie and lie and lie and lie because they get away with it, because their family believes them. Other people believe them. They're so good at lying. So, but I'm going to let you guys go. I love you guys. I hope this message helps. Get that proof. Okay, get that proof. Show that proof, okay? Maybe you need to take it to authorities too. I love you guys. I'm going to turn it off. Love you. Bye. Leave a climb.